Oopsie. Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is Luke Jeffers, aka Luke J62985 speaking. This will be my third time doing a video response to -5 1989 on his Massachusetts video on Hurricane Irene, and this is my first time ever doing a video response to Home of the Good Guys, doing New York City, doing then there's also a video response to New York City's Home of the Good Guys, and so as Patrick Butler, because they have some of my friends have Hurricane Irene, but because I don't have Hurricane Irene, because that's why I'm set. I already have, because what's today's weather? As you can see, it's not raining outside or windy. It's sunny outside. But yeah, I want to make sure it's safe. But as you can see by now, someone I saw from the Hurricane Irene was on some of the videos. So one is in the news program last Saturday called The Early Show in PBS, and that's what I mean. Speaking of The Early Show, there is a Hurricane Irene storms in North Carolina, and Mom says it passes Ogata, North Carolina. Whoopsie, I'm gonna have to zip this up here. Okay, never mind. Hold on, guys. Let me I have to pull my pants up. BRB. Sorry about that. And I'm also having problems with, but because this Hurricane Irene update. So he says this. Hold on, let me scroll down some for you. Buddy Boy 600 says, breaking news, breaking news. A hurricane is coming to Portland, Maine. Avatar Downeaster has canceled their bus, trackless trolley, Kabir rail, and a subway schedule for today. That's 9 hours, but and anyways, folks, like I said, that's what Buddy Boy 600 says. And Brian Butt, if you're listening, you have your Hurricane Irene, but I know Matthew, aka my 661, from Skype, Facebook, and YouTube, does have one. We'll have to check and see, or say let's check and find out. I'm not gonna say one of those words, but yeah. And anyways, I'm also be doing something with the hurricane, say, but yeah. Speaking of hurricanes, I'm in safe. I'm not having Hurricane Irene. That's why I'm in sunny days. Number one thing. Number two thing, I learned that at school as a worksheet somewhere last birthday. So I saw it on ABC News last birthday, but yeah. And somehow last night I recorded PBS NewsHour episode from last Friday. It's called, and it was actually Hurricane Irene. I'm going to show you some right now. But yeah. Jim Lair. Hold on. And searching out. NewsHour. Let's see. That's what they did. They just did this and this. 3 days ago, they used to watch. They have the ridiculous winds from Hurricane Irene bear down our East Coast. Let me show you that. And news wrap: East Coast prepares for Hurricane Irene's extreme conditions. That's two on PBS NewsHour. Let's watch those two and see.
And to the coming of Hurricane Irene, the storm bulked up today and headed toward the U.S. mainland. Palm trees still whipped in the wind and rain today, and waves battered white sand beaches after Irene marched through the Turks and Caicos Island chain overnight. Flooding from the storm displaced hundreds of people in the Dominican Republic. And even though Cuba was out of the direct path, the storm sent waves crashing over a seawall in Baracoa. Today, the Bahamas braced for the effects as the season's first Atlantic hurricane reached Category 3 status, winds topping 120 miles an hour. Next in Irene's sights after the islands of the Caribbean, the eastern seaboard of the U.S., especially the North Carolina coast, where people were already stocking up on emergency supplies.
Last time we had an outage, a tornado, we had no radio, so we had ample time to make sure we did it.
Along with year-round residents, large numbers of late summer visitors from around the country were at the Carolina beaches this week. Some were forced to leave by ferry from Ocracoke after mandatory evacuation was ordered for everyone on the tiny barrier island along the outer banks.
It's a low-lying island, and if it's a bad storm that hits directly, it won't take much of an elevation of sea level to create a lot of havoc over there. There aren't very many high spots on Ocracoke Island.
North Carolina Governor Bev Perdue warned people not to take Irene lightly.
We know at this point in time, Hurricane Irene is a big storm. 115-mile-an-hour wind is a big wind. Get your evacuation kit ready. Get your medicines ready.
Okay, I'm not going to show you the rest. And I'm going to show you this one as well. This is from last Friday.
Emergency declarations went out today as Hurricane Irene headed for a weekend assault on the U.S. East Coast. The storm packed winds of 115 miles an hour as it blasted the Bahamas. Irene's wind and rain lashed and thrashed normally tranquil beaches in the Bahamas, leaving reports of extensive damage. Some of the smaller islands took a beating as the Category 3 storm blew along the entire length of the archipelago.
We had a 2-day trip planned. I have kids at home.
And ahead of the growing storm, the exodus from beaches in North and South Carolina grew as new forecast tracks showed Irene wobbling back to the west. North Carolina Governor Bev Perdue warned more than 200,000 people to head for higher ground, with 4 coastal counties ordering mandatory evacuations.
We are asking people all over eastern North Carolina, our coastal region, to take this storm very seriously and to begin to implement their plans.
As always, some people decided to stay put despite the warning.
We got chased off last year by the storm and it amounted to nothing, so we're not going to go anywhere this year.
Up the coast, U.S. Navy ships at Norfolk, Virginia headed out to sea to ride out the storm in calmer water. New York was one of several states to declare an emergency, and New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg said he may order evacuation.
If the worst scenario is going to happen this weekend, we will activate other elements of our coastal storm plan, including the possibility of evacuating New Yorkers who live in low-lying areas that could be affected by such storm surges.
But much of that was contingent on where the storm ultimately tracks. Some models had the center of Irene moving over the North Carolina mainland. Others had the eye of the storm staying well east, out over the Atlantic, as it whirls north. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie also was considering a mandatory evacuation, but for now he said people should voluntarily leave the shore by midday tomorrow.
What I will tell you is that the current tracking of the storm is not positive for our state. And so if you're being directed by emergency management personnel at the local or county level or at the state level to move and to go someplace else, do not try to ride it out. It is not the smart thing to do.
And in Massachusetts, boats were moved out of the water as many residents recalled Hurricane Bob and the heavy damage it did 20 years ago. There was damage done on...
Okay, we're not going to do markets, but... And we're going to do Hurricane Irene, that's it. And, that's it for PBS NewsHour, and let's talk about what we also did for some reason for Hurricane Irene. Yeah. And also too that I was talking to Brent Butt about that sorry thing. I can't be there tomorrow, whatever the hell they're talking about, but yeah. And I should be doing that, and I can't be having hurricanes here, because in my town, I have in my area, I actually having sunny. So yeah, folks, hold on. No. And for next time, this is Luke Jeffers, aka Luke J6Story95, saying peace out, baby. Oh, before you go, I want to show you. I want to check out the links below, and it's called and it's going to be for the weatherchannel.com, and see how I am in my area, or your area, whatever the hell you're talking about. I'm talking about, and go to WTOC.com. If you don't know what WTOC means, you have to check it out. That's how WTOC. I went to WTOC before. Well, yeah, I've never been in Georgia. I sometimes still have the weather for Georgia Public Broadcasting. No. This is 2 links. That's it. Okay, peace out, baby. Okay, folks? Okay.